Ahoy there, YouTube! I'm back again today for another Kickstarter Critique where I take a look at a different Kickstarter project every single time and give my honest thoughts on how that Kickstarter project is being ran. And today I'm very excited to be checking out the most popular video game on all of Kickstarter, that is Ankora Lost Days, a cute-as-heck exploration adventure. Ankora Lost Days mixes terraforming, crafting, and exploring mechanics in a ... And I gotta say, I'm already excited about this. I kind of wish they'd zoom in a little bit more on what this thing is because I'm intrigued. I want to know. And I'm sure when I actually click on this and look at the main image, it'll be much easier to see. But one thing I want to give them shout-outs for is spotlighting what systems this is coming for. I always think that needs to be industry standard, but it's not. Look, like, what's Fractured Veil coming for? What's Red Regs coming for? Like, make this the damn industry standard, please. So glad to see this one doing well. 32,000 euros, which converts to 38 grand. 31 days left to go. In a wild planet with a colorful style and a strong narrative. So they're kind of emphasize the story there as well. I do like that. So as always when I go into the videos, I'm thinking three things. Do I want it? Can you do it? How much is it? Let's go. Oh, that's the thing. So typically, I like to see in-game footage. That's just me. I'm going to run some polls on what other people like to see, but let me know in the comments below. When you're watching a video game Kickstarter video, would you rather see more stuff like this? Because I will say, this is really driving home the art and saying, oh my gosh, we have just spectacular, absolutely gorgeous, drop-dead artwork that is just going to make this the cutest freaking game ever. But at the same time, I'd like to see some gameplay already. Maybe intersplicing it, I think would be a good way to go. Don't get me wrong, love the artwork, love what's going on here, but I just want some gameplay. Wait, was that cleavage? It looked like there was a split second of cleavage there. It was very odd to me, and I just wanted to see if I'm crazy. Yeah, oh no, it's just like a wrinkle. It's a weird wrinkle. I can't tell, is that supposed to be a shadow? Is that to actually, did they draw in cleavage there? And I'm not, like, that just seems, that's so weird. Yeah, that's cleavage, because that's total cleavage. Okay. Wasn't expecting cleavage right there, but hey, anywho. I thought it was crazy. Whoa. Okay, here we go. Really? These are... So, I gotta say, I'm not the biggest fan of not, like, having just that square. Like, it doesn't make me feel as comfortable as I'd like to feel on the gameplay aspect. Like, I'm assuming this is going to actually be, like, a huge map. I don't know. Let me know what you think. Like, what is all this? And I honestly think it would have been better if we could just zoom in a little bit more onto the details and maybe just splice. Like, what if you were had the camera panned so it was right behind those trees right there, so you could really just be looking down at this scene in the 3D game still? I think framing it. I don't know. Does this bug anybody else? I guess that's the real question. Because it just throws me off. Unless that is, in fact, how the game is going to be. If that's the case, then cool. Oh, wait, are we building things? Hey, what's this? Okay. Oh. That's really interesting. It reminds me a little bit of, like, the original Legend of Zelda, where we... Oh, that's sexy. That's real good there. Xbox getting no love. It reminds me of the original Legend of Zelda, kind of, where you would go onto a new screen and it would just be like its own self-contained, you know, 15 by 15 grid or whatever it would be, but it's its own separate thing. And it kind of feels like that's what they have. And if that's what they're doing, that's actually a really unique idea. Interesting. Interesting. So I don't know if that's the actual gameplay or if that's just because it's an early version of it. And I'd like to know. Because if that's actually gameplay, that's really interesting. Okay. Anywho, so Chippy Pig, Cheap Big. There's no pig. 4 created, 14 backed. Always checking here to make sure it's not a flaming dumpster fire. So backer camp, backer voice. They're not actually going to be helping with customer service though, because I'm looking for collaborators. We're a small team of young people who are very enthusiastic about video games. We've been working together for several years on mobile and console games. Our main titles are Dylan and Summer in Mara. And hopefully, if I click down there, I can find out more information. Oh, Dylan and Summer in Mara. Awesome! This makes me feel super comfortable. And hopefully, you mention this somewhere in your story. Towards the top. You know, the can you do it? There's only 3 things that are important. Oh, wow. So this was a big one. 75,000 euros, 3,340. All right, let's make sure that people got their stuff. Got my code, so promise kept. Felt like this game is falling a little short and wish it had more Kickstarter exclusives since it's about the same price as stores anyway. Keys are emailed out. I received keys. I still haven't received my physical rewards. Any updates? So yeah, they are responding, but might be want to be a little bit more active on there. Like, imagine how you feel as Chai Panda, and I never received my codes and sent an email and still haven't responded. So is there another step I could take? And it's like ice cold silence. And that's why I think it's so good to have collaborators on your projects. You know, anybody can to just help answer these. Now, obviously, this is all back-end stuff, but this concerns me a little bit. Now, granted, it's not a flaming dumpster fire. At the end of the day, you realize 3,347 people got this game, and it has less than 300 comments, which means, yeah, there's going to be 10, 15, 20 people, handful of people who aren't getting their stuff, aren't getting customer service as well as they would like, but that will happen when you're with a small company. So, but I do see them responding. That's what I want to see. But is it out? I'm pretty sure that's out. I'm pretty sure that means that the game is, in fact, out. Our new game is now live. Yep. Summer in Namora. Ooh, what is this? Oh, this is their other game. Physical edition, introducing Ankora as a cutest hex survivor. Oh, so, yeah. So this makes me feel comfortable. They're making games. They know what they're doing. Can you do it? Yes, but you do need to know customer service might be something you need to be concerned about. So, awesome. Do I want it? I'm intrigued. I will say I'm really intrigued by the game. The art style, you left me wanting more in the video, which I don't necessarily think is what you want to do in a Kickstarter video. I think it's more like you just want to wow me. But still, I want to know more. So I'm not quite there. And how much is it? We don't know yet. Discover the planet of Ankora in a single-player survival adventure with exploration and crafting. I like the fact that they just mentioned there, single-player, no confusion at all. A tale about growing up, relying on others to overcome challenges, and connecting with nature. Ankora Lost Days will be released on Nintendo Switch, Steam, PlayStation, and Xbox platforms. Okay, cool. Ankora Lost Days will have a physical edition only for Nintendo Switch and PlayStation, which will also include Dylan Pocket Planet. Wow! Oh, wow! Oh, that's hot. That's hot. Okay. Liking that. Liking that a lot. You'll get both games in the same cartridge and disc. This is a special edition with a unique cover for backers of the game. That's awesome. Excellent. And so now, okay, so we are straight to stretch goals. And I always say stretch goals cannot be high enough for me. So I don't have an issue here. I still believe that the price of the game, the pledges, should be a smidge bit higher than this or right underneath this. But I'm down. All right, so sticker packs on all rewards plus add-ons. Very underwhelmed here. Very underwhelmed by the stretch goals. Well, yeah, I also have to look at it from the different perspective of how many people are backing this Kickstarter just because they love that art style so much. And that then makes the sticker packs a more viable thing. So you know what? I will give the sticker packs a pass. I don't think it's a banger for most people. I think people would much more likely be like, oh, we're adding a new this into the game, or now there's going to be a surfboard or a wiener dog, or who knows. And also, these stretch goals, those stretch goals are really massive, and that's not good, because right now you're number one on popularity on video games. But there's going to be more video games that come out. And you're going to fall down on the popularity chart because people are going to be coming back to this because they know there's going to be nothing new. We know we're not going to hit the sticker pack. You know, well, we might hit the sticker pack, but it's not going to be a daily thing where you need to check back in. That's what I'm trying to get at. I feel like the best stretch goals are what are called micro stretch goals, if you can do it. And that is where people, and these vary depending on how much your game is making, but these are essentially stretch goals that people have to check back in on your Kickstarter every few days to see what else you've unlocked. And this is probably not going to do it, because I'd love to see this launch off and be a $100,000, $1 million Kickstarter, but realistically, you know, probably not, because I think it launched, wait, did it launch yesterday or did it launch today? Yeah, I think it launched yesterday. We'll get more into that. But I think you need to have some stretch goals in the middle here, just to get people wetting their whistle, getting people coming back here, because I like the position of the stretch goals, but let's be honest, do I have to check back between this one and this one? Because that one's probably going to take, you know, a couple weeks to hit that stretch goal realistically. You might get that towards the end. Alright, but anywho, game. Every Gate Tale begins with a bang. My story as a ranger starts with a spaceship surrounded by smoke. I just got lost from my practice group orbiting a satellite near the Ankora. I drifted and let me know, show you Ankora. Okay, features it is a huge place, that's for sure. Okay, this is just artwork. And these are all shots from the video, which I don't like. Like, everything that we're seeing here is just something that I already have seen in the video, and I think you want to diversify. You want to show as much as possible. There's another video game up there right now, another survival video game, another really cute survival video game that's launched right now. And I like what they did in their video a lot more, just because they showcased so much of what the in-game footage looks like. And I understand if you don't have so much of the in-game footage, but still, if you do, I would spotlight a little bit more. Okay, so we're spotlighting this. We have things to do. There's 6 different biomes in it. Forest, desert, meta, snow, and more than 100 maps to explore with amazing, I need to fix that one, locations and many hidden secret places. So is this a map? Like, is this a map? Is a square a map? And that's why I think it muddies the water a little bit when you show off this side. Because if I hadn't seen, let me know if this is just me being weird, or if you actually understand kind of what I'm saying here. Because I feel like it's a very odd complaint, but okay, so that looks cool. Alright, so anywho, these objects can be combined to create new ones. That's awesome. So there's going to be crafting, building bridges. What is this? Complete quest, trade with resources, recover their wild lands. Also, there's going to be people on the islands, NPC. That's cool. I just want the price at this point. Like, I feel like that's the main thing. Do I want it? I feel like, well, I feel like if you like this style of game, you're probably convinced, but I think it's going to be a lot dictated on your price. References. The game has inspired the exploration of Zelda's Link Awakening and the aesthetics of movies like Where the Wild Things Are or Studio Ghibli's film like Nausicaa. Excuse me. That's really cool. It's also part of the Chibi universe. This is all great stuff to talk about, but not before the price. Just hit me with the damn price of the Switch game. Ankora Lost Days about the story of the planet Ankora. She's crashed. I know. Didn't we, wait, I swear, didn't we literally just talk about her crashing just like a hot second ago? Because I could have swore every gate, she crashed. Yeah, we just, like, redundancy here. Just get me to the price. And I know it's over here, I know it's in the support, but it should be seamlessly interweaved into your story. And I've done polls on this. That's what people want. They want to go on a journey when they go on your Kickstarter. Okay. So, cool. More stuff. Drawings. Things. A scene that was literally, I've already seen it because it was on the video. Art and characters. Okay, so behind the scenes stuff looks really, does that all look staged? It just looks really staged to me. I like when those shots are like, when they look real. Like, this one doesn't look... Is this even a real picture? Or is this just a 3D render? I can't tell. But either way, like, I just want the price. The Explorer, cool. She's got art. The Onks, people on the island, they've got art. There's the thing. There's the dude. 3 wisest. We got theme, story. Just want me to price me one time. Hit me with a price. Music. Oh, cool. We're going to talk about some music. Not actually going to click on it because that actually got me, they got me stricken. Not stricken where I couldn't make money off of a video. But cool. You want to listen to music? Awesome. You're going to be listening to a lot. And hey, we got rewards. And this, I think, is a big misstep right here. The reward should be much higher. Just because there's 3 things. There's only 3 things you have to convince Kickstarter backers. Do they want it? Can you do it? And how much is it? And you were just beating around the bush like mad to get to the price. With the early Ankora Lost Days reward, you will get the digital art book of the game, but hurry up. This reward will only be available for the first 48 hours. Okay, so you're telling me about an early bird. And here's the other thing. That is so... Why am I not knowing about this early bird earlier? That should be something that's honestly on the marquee. You know, how much wasted space was on the marquee of this? I want to go back and I want to check where that could have been something that's going to be let people know that, oh, I don't want to miss out on this. Yeah, like right here. First 48 hours, early bird special. Like anything like that. And then after the 48 hours, boom, you get rid of that. Like if you have it, flaunt it. Showcase it. Don't bury it underneath all the redundancy. Because remember, I got bored scrolling through this so long ago. And it's like, this is just, I don't like it. All right, with the early Ankora Lost Days reward, you get the digital art book of the game. Cool, so we have a digital copy. Great, we don't know the price. Why would you not give me the price? Ugh, physical copy. Okay. No price. Wallpapers, digital illustrations. Is that a pledge level? Why do I want that over the physical copy? A postcard? That sounds like an add-on. Message in the game? That's hot. So you're telling me about some of the rewards right now. This just... Ugh, go look at other Kickstarters. Like, this kind of just reeks of you being in this bubble and being, this is how we do our Kickstarters, and not looking at what's popular, what's industry standard. And the reason why they're popular and they're industry standard is because they're so much more user-friendly and backer-friendly. This is just, okay, cool, you're telling me about it. Yeah, I assumed there was going to be a physical copy. I know I want a physical copy. What's the damn price? All right, what's this? Message in the game. That sounds cool. Tell me more. So what is this? Oh, so now this is you kind of... So now you're just specifically talking about that one reward. Okay. Okay, so that is how the game works. You go from tile to tile. I actually kind of like that. I dig that. But I would have leaned into it a little bit. Messages in the game reward, a very special reward for our backers. Your message will appear in the game, brought to Mun thanks to a special mail owl from Ankora. They travel all the planet, deliver their messages, and one of those could be yours. Okay, neato. Oh, and here we go. Look at this. Look how much more appealing. Yeah, I would... Okay, so this looks hot. How much is the price? No, come on! Why wouldn't you give me the damn price? Why? Why hide it from me? I want your thing! Alright, About Chibik makes cozy and cute games. We're creating a universe, yada, yada, yada. Cool. Once again, track record, not something I'm worried about. I feel like he did a great job on the Can You Do It. He just fumbled the ball really hard on the do I want it and the how much is it. But mostly, do I want it? It's very subjective, though. But how much is it? I don't know. So literally, your entire story, you're not going to tell the price. What's shipping? Shipping better be covered in here. Because okay, so let's check it out. So the Lost Days digital, this is just a copy of the game. No, this is the art book. Why is the art book taking spotlight over the game? But whatever. The game, soundtrack, everything digital. I bet it's going to be popular. 549 backers. That's a lot. But here's the bottom line. That's... Oh, wait, so that is straight digital. But that's not the one you want them to get. You want them to get the disc, correct? Like, in my mind, as if I'm a video game company, I am most concerned about getting these discs made in as massive quantities as I can, so I can lower the price a little bit and potentially make more of them to actually get these on some store shelves and stuff like that. Because these 2-in-1 packs, these things sell well because parents who don't have enough money to do this, you know, their grandma, or, you know, grandma and grandpa gets them the Switch and then they have to buy the games. I'm one of those parents. I love these dual packs. So it's, okay. But anyway, that's a huge chunk of people. And then we have the Ankora and Dyla Physical, which I would expect would be the most popular one. 135? No, it's not. Okay. Okay. So the Ankora's Collector's Edition, 64. And then we have the Chibig Universe Edition. What the hell is this thing? Did we even learn about this thing? What's the Chibig Universe Edition? Nope, that's the Collector's Edition. You want to know what the Chibig Universe Edition is? Get bent! Like, what? You didn't even mention it anywhere over here? At all? Like, you didn't think it was important? Like, your pledge level? Let's see how popular this pledge level is when you don't mention it. Alright, $199. The big one. You obviously want people to get your whale. What Kickstarter creator is going to say, I don't want people to take my most popular pledge level? And it's got 21. No, it's got, 21. So that one, okay. I guess it's getting taken. Good for them. Good for them. I still just think, like, I don't feel wowed. Now, maybe, you know what? I'm wondering if this is a lot of people who are just already in the universe and love what they're doing. Because they do have the track record. But for a newcomer, I don't know. I feel like this is a hard sell. So let's look at the price, though. I didn't actually look at the price. I was so just enamored with the fact you didn't mention it. Digital version of the game, $24. I don't have an issue with that. I get that for the Switch, so like $24 for a Switch game I download. Don't even think twice. Physical, $59. Also, great price. Hopefully you cover the shipping in here. Please tell me it's covered the shipping in here. Did you cover the shipping? Let's see. Why won't you let me scroll down? Kickstarter. Stop being dumb. Okay, so it does cover the shipping. 23 euros. Holy shnikes. And that's the other thing as well. Convert to our currency on here. Well, I guess you didn't have to because you didn't list the price, because most of the people who shop on Kickstarter are from the United States of America. This one, with the shipping, I don't know if that's going to be the case. Yeah, it's still $365. So that is 365 people who were like, Jesus, 20 euros for shipping. That is such a rough price. No wonder the overwhelming majority of people are on the digital, because the shipping is just god-awful. So this is just one physical copy of the game. 20 euros. Wow. And that also kind of makes me think that, like, you should look into some other ways to ship, especially outside of 20 everywhere, except for Spain. Spain, Slovenia. Okay. So, yeah, that's some really poor shipping there. I would look, and I know shipping's, everybody's going to say, shipping's crazy, Bauer. It's like, yeah, shipping's crazy for everybody. You still don't see prices like this from other people on Kickstarter, right? Not too frequently. $20 to ship me a Switch game? Not $20, it's 20 euros. So right now, 82, so let's do some quick math here. I'm looking at a $100 Switch game. No thanks. I'm out. Digital, whole different ball game. But you're kind of forcing it. Because you don't want $5.49 here, you want $5.49 here. And so, ugh. And you don't even talk about the shipping. I understand. So is the VAT extra? Like, that's important information, too. Like, if I'm from Europe and I'm like, Jesus, I'm already paying a boatload for this, is the VAT at least covered? That's something you got to mention. Like, you need a shipping area. If you ship physical things, you need a shipping area, or you at least need to say, hey, shipping's covered over here. FAQs. There's no FAQs. I have FAQs right now. I live in Europe. Do I have to pay extra for the VAT? Why is shipping so insanely expensive to everywhere? Except, like, and there's ways to do it. And I'm gonna guess. So, ugh. These are bad updates. Reason why you can tell they're bad updates: no engagement. So this one is from. Oh, so this one's just from today, but this one is from yesterday. Four comments on 783 people, and these are 783 people who were here on day one. They're excited about this project. They're excited for you. They love the artwork. They want it cute, and you're not engaging them. So let's check this one out. Let's see what we got. Always ask a question. That's the biggest thing. You can spend hours and hours and hours working on an update, but if you don't get engagement, it doesn't matter. You gotta ask questions because you know who's here. And so you're talking about stretch goals. You are talking about quite literally the most exciting thing on all of Kickstarter. The thing that can make or break games. The thing that makes it so in the board game hobby we have massive, just board games that become absolutely massive with like 5 or 6 different boxes because people go nuts on the stretch goals. And you have busted out, yeah, get some stickers. If we hit 45,000, like, it's just... So this whole update is about the most exciting thing on Kickstarter, and we have no engagement whatsoever. You want to end this the right way, you say, hey, we are all ears. We want to make this the best possible game for the entire community. What are some stretch goals that you would love to see in the future? Now, obviously, we can't make everything happen logistically because we don't want to delay the game. But what stretch goals would you love to see in the universe? What would make this game just overflow with cuteness? There you go. Boom. You want to lean into the cuteness route, which I think is your best bet here. Because you got to make people fall in love with the cuteness. Because there's... Oh, man, those prices. Okay. So, updates. They're not going to be moving the needle. This thing is going to sink popularity-wise, and it's going to sink pretty rapidly once more video games start coming on here. If there's not, because 27 comments, that's the other thing too. And I want to take a look at, I want to see, so I want to do a quick double check. We're going to take a look at video games, because I'm used to board games, and I will tell you, board games is just a step up from video games on how people run their Kickstarters. It is what it is. Go check out some of the top-notch ones there, and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. But I want to see if this level of activity, comment-wise, is, yeah, 36 comments. Man, nobody... But these are newer games. All right, let's check out one that's not a newer game. Let's check out... Here we go. Myra, The Legends of Din, Operation Outsmart. Let's see what's a big one. We got any big ones down here? Yeah, let's check out this one. I want to see just the level of engagement we have. 50 comments? Yikes. So 300 comments. Yeah, so I feel like the new industry standard for video games has got to be engaging your backers. And people have told me it's because they do Discords. That's why they're not as chit-chatty in the comments. But you need to move your people from your Discord to Kickstarter for this time period and say, hey, we're hoping to stay on that popularity chart. We're hoping to get more eyeballs on this, higher on the kick track, higher on all that shenanigans. So we need you in the comment section, in the updates, making some noise so we can get more eyeballs on this absolutely gorgeous game and make it as best as humanly possible because we'll start hitting more stretch goals. So that's one thing that you can do for us right there. Like, it's just reach out to these people who want to help. I loved your games, and I'm happy to back another. Can't wait to play all of them. Also, will there ever be a physical game for Summer in Mana? I love your games. Can't wait to play that one, too. Any chance that we can add a Dieland digital copy to our pledges and add-on? Sorry for the moment, but we can't offer Dieland as an add-on. Thanks. Well, that sucks. Really? You can't offer a digital copy? That's good. Look, good LK. Could it be that your protagonist gets younger in every game? This little prince sounded like 15. Koa was 10ish, and none in this entry looks even younger. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So now that cleavage feels weird. Okay. Oh, I didn't realize that she was... Ooh, yeah, she does look kind of young. The split seconds of cleavage now make me not feel good about this game. Even though she rides her own spaceship because they programmed that in there. If this trait continues next, you have developed Among the Sleep too. Joking aside, after this very successful, good congrats team, another well-deserved success. Thanks, mate. Hello. I've been playing Ankora on the mobile back in the day and absolutely loved it. So what you have here are the people who are the first ones who are like, this is awesome. I love this. I want to support you. I want to, and you're not tapping those people, because this is where those people come in spades. This is where those people comment, and then they comment on top of other people's comments, and they say, I would love to see this as a stretch goal. And then people say, oh my gosh, that'd be so great. What if yada yada yada? And that's how you get that buzz up. And I want to see a video game, like one of these big video games, really do it. And this one's not it. So, well, not it right now. So, do I want it? Yeah, I'm interested in the game. Just overall, I think it could have been sold a bit better. But then again, I don't get wowed by artwork. So I think for the target market, they did a good job. Can you do it? Yes. I would have mentioned that a little bit more. Like, oh, I guess you kind of mentioned it here, but just like, hey, from the creators of the successful universe, yada yada, or maybe, I don't know. Can you do it, though? I feel comfortable. How much is it? Digital, reasonable, totally fine. Don't bat an eye at it. Physical, holy crap, that's a terrible price. Get the hell out of here. I guess I'll get the digital. So, what's my final grade on this one? A, definitely out of the conversation. B, I don't think we're in the B range. Do I want it? I wasn't super convinced. Can you do it? Super convinced, but I think you could advertise a little bit better. How much is it? Whew, that's an F on that one. Like, that one's so... Well, it balances out because you can still get the digital edition. So, I guess the digital edition, I think, is like a B plus, C price range. I don't have an issue with that, and an F. So, I guess we're at D for that. So, I'm going to go with a D plus... Yeah, I'm going to go with... but the cleavage bumps it down to a D. Yeah, that cleavage just... I don't like that. Like... Because, yeah, how young is this character... No, I guess I don't think she looks that young, right? This just took such a weird turn. Yeah, it's ambiguous. Okay, we're done talking. I'm gonna give this a D. Let's get the hell out of here. All right, that was Ankora. Lost Days, a cute as heck exploration adventure. Cool looking game though. I do like that whole moving from map to map to map thing. But let me know what your grade is for this one in the comments down below. And as always, thanks for your time, YouTube. Bye bye.